So this week I thought I'd talk about something of kind of my annoyance with recruitment, which is spamming CVs, unsolicited CVs to managers. There's so many reasons why it's a really bad practice to do, but ultimately it's the biggest political nightmare that I've come across. Not from a logical kind of recruiter's perspective as myself. I don't understand why people need to do it. Have I done it in the past? I have, once or twice. I was told to do it by particular managers to do it in the past. But it just doesn't make sense in order to do, because you don't help anyone other than yourself and give the marketplace a perception of the type of recruiter you are. So what do I mean? Well, you don't help the candidate. Sending a candidate CV to thousands of employers in the local area really does stuff up that candidate's actual job application process, because what will happen, a manager will receive one from an agency and receive an application from a candidate, and then goes, oh, I've got the candidate's details, I'm going to engage with the candidate, and off they go to engage with the candidate. But what will happen then? The recruiter will get wind of this and then charge the company for taking on that candidate because they sent the CV prior to that. And that has happened quite a fair few times. But the manager's sometimes more reluctant than not to look at that candidate, even though they're good for the role. So the manager will receive that CV and think, do I engage with this good candidate, or is this agency going to stuff me up with a huge fee? So they don't. So they reject the candidate. So you're not helping the company, you're definitely not helping the candidate, and you're not really helping yourself either, because some managers then will look at CVs coming to them and think, what an idiot sending me this CV. Store them, put them to one side, and maybe engage with them after 6 months. Or look at it and go, well, this is a crap recruiter. They're just sending out CVs left, right and centre. Why do I want to engage with one of them? And push delete, or send you to spam, or block you from ever sending an email to them ever again. So why do you do it? It doesn't make sense. There is a proper way of speccing candidates into companies, and that requires you to understand the candidate, to be able to write a profile about a candidate, not just from their CV, but from what you've discovered about them and had that conversation. And build a profile about that candidate and then go to market with that profile. Yes, you can email it. That's not a problem. And you'll find a lot of companies don't mind the profile email from a recruiter. But also you can pick up the phone to a manager, especially if you've got to know your marketplace and you've got to know certain managers and what they like. So then you can go to them and say, hey, I got this engineer that can do this, or I got this accountant that can do that. You said you might be looking to expand your team on this. That's only if you've questioned the marketplace properly. But if you haven't, then you need to send an email, then a harmless profile about a candidate. And then what you then do is draw that manager into dealing with yourself and working with you, because you've demonstrated a level of competency and professionalism. And actually tell them in the email, the reason I'm sending you a profile is because I don't want to be spamming you with a CV and then upset the apple cart for you and the manager and the candidate, because I don't want you to come up with unnecessary charges for something you didn't engage with, and then get the company to engage with you at the professional level. Go and see them, sign a contract, whatever you need to do. So what I've done to kind of combat that, to show that Thomas Lee Recruitment and me as a recruiter is at a level of which we don't agree with spamming CVs to managers, is I've created a part of my website called Available Candidates, where I take a candidate profile from candidates that I've got to know, spoken, represented, haven't got jobs for, maybe had a job for and they didn't get an interview, but they're good candidates and I think they deserve to be shown to the world. So I've created that on my website so that managers and even candidates can see the type of people that I deal with, and that kind of helps the marketplace, releases people's profiles into the world, where people can actually say, oh look, that person is available on the marketplace and I might have a place in my team for that person. I do it in a variety of different ways, put it on social media. I do have a mailer list that I add these candidates to as well, so I can show the world. But we need to get away from spamming and specking CVs in such an unprofessional way. And the best way to do that is actually approach it professionally. If you agree with me, then please like and share this. If you don't agree with me, then chuck it in the comments and let me know why. But I look forward to speaking to you again. Take care. Bye-bye.